policing starts right here, not when we come in contact with them in our uniform.
First at 11, kicking off a camp that teaches kids to resist gangs and violence in their communities. It's a program that has guided generations of Indy kids. WRTV's Rachel Wilkerson shows us why 2 gang resistance education and training camp officers have a unique connection to this effort to keep kids on the right track.
A great graduate yourself, you have dedicated your life to serving your community as a police officer with the Indianapolis Police Department.
A surprise recognition from the ATF for IMPD gang resistance education and training camp officers Marcus Riley and Jonas Coleman.
It's kind of funny, I was actually laughing at the officer because he wasn't expecting it, and then next thing I know, my name was being called too.
Great students learn from Metro police officers and ATF agents about violence in the city and how to better themselves.
And knowing that you can do anything.
Life skills that are so valuable. We don't want them to go to jail, and I don't ever want to have to arrest them. But how do you do that? You teach them the skills not to get arrested. You teach them how to manage their anger, how to handle peer pressure, how to handle someone else who's angry.
The 2 officers honored Monday morning once sat in the same seats as these middle schoolers. They even learned from the same great instructor.
I ain't gonna say what year, but back in the 90s, from kindergarten all the way up to 5th grade. And so Officer Grinnell came and talked to us during our summer camps. I always believe in giving back, pay it forward. Everybody comes into a different situation, so you try to be that mentor for kids and try to, be there for what lacks at home.
Officer Riley grew up in Riverside off MLK, where Holy Angels Catholic School in the camp sits.
Used to live right across the street in my youth days.
Officer Coleman in Martindale Brightwood, now working to bridge the gap between police and people in their communities.
Honoring experience to be able to get out there and help them experience the same things that I experienced when I was a kid.
When he looks at these children, he says he sees a bright future, who might even follow in their footsteps.
Kids need to understand that this is your potential right here.
Rachel Wilkerson, WRTV.
All right, thanks, Rachel. The ATF says nationwide funding for the GR.E.A.T program ends on September 30th. Volunteers will still be there, but funding helps with food, trips, and so much more. Organizers are hoping to spread awareness of the importance of the program, like IMPDs.